So I film in 30 frames per second a lot. Hear me out. 30 frames per second is kind of known as the soap opera home video frame rate. And for most people who make videos for a living, whether for themselves or for clients, filming in 30 frames per second is pretty much like a sin. So let me make this clear. I will never export a 30 frames per second timeline, but I do shoot in 30 frames per second quite a bit to slow it down to 24 frames per second. Now, most people think of 60 or 120 with slow motion, but I actually like using 30 because you can slow it down 80% on a 24 frames per second timeline, and you get this dreamy-like slow motion that looks natural speed, but there's just something different about it. This was kind of my secret sauce when I was shooting weddings, and now that I'm shooting a lot more real estate, I'm using it more and more because on the A7 IV, if I shoot in 60 frames per second, it goes into APS-C mode, whereas if I shoot in 30 frames per second, I still get that slower, smooth, dreamlike movement, but I get to use my whole sensor. So try it out, see what you think.